According to the National Association of Realtors, in 2014 there were over 5 million homes sold in the United States. And of those homes, 16% of them were brand new homes. That's over $75 billion in real estate. In 2015, we expect that number to increase. Someone has to sell all those homes. I have been in the new home sales industry for over 30 years and have handled over 15,000 transactions. The purpose of this speech is to describe to you the employment opportunities and the requirements of a new home salesperson. There are 3 things that you're going to learn in this speech today. First, the 3 essential qualities of a new home salesperson. Second, why a career in new home sales is a good career and what the benefits are of it. And third, what the benefits are for the kingdom and for your Christian walk. Well, let's talk first about what the essential qualities are of a salesperson. There's 3 things that we look for in a good new home salesperson. The first is the ability to walk through the sales process, which is greet, qualify, demonstrate, and close. Of those 3, qualifying is important. That's determining if the buyer really is the right buyer for your product or your home. Mike Ferry, in his book, Real Estate According to Mike Ferry, says that if you don't have a qualified buyer, you don't have a buyer at all. Once you've determined that sales process, the next area is the ability to establish rapport. That's that human contact that we make with people. According to Harry Beckwith in his book, Selling the Invisible, if your buyer doesn't like you, you're not going to make the sale. The third area that we look at is the mindset and the attitude of the person. And it doesn't matter whether you're a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer or an athlete. It doesn't matter how skilled you are. If you don't have the mindset and the disposition to go out and work and aggressively pursue people in your career, you're not going to see success. Now that I've defined the qualities of a new home salesperson, let's talk about why new home sales specifically is a rewarding career. The big deal with this is that we help people to achieve the American dream, and we also give people choices in new home sales. So we live in the United States of America, which is a wonderful thing, and in the U.S. we have this thing called the American dream, which is the pursuit of home ownership. In many countries we don't have the opportunity for home ownership. They don't have the opportunity for home ownership, but in the U.S. we do. So it's really a blessing that we're here in the U.S., and to be a part of that industry is really good. But specifically to talking about new homes versus resales, there's some things that make new homes unique. First and foremost is that you really get choices. When you purchase a new home, things like the countertops, the flooring, the cabinets, the appliances, those are choices that you get to make. And you wouldn't get those in a new home or in a resale. The other is that as you move into a new home community, you have choices within the street, cul-de-sac, corner, right side of the street, left side of the street, those types of things. You would never get those choices in a resale. Harry Beckwith, in his book, Selling the Invisible, says, these are things where we're going to places where other people just can't go with product sales. Now, the next item is that new homes have certain things that resales just don't have. They have energy efficiency. They're not tired like a resale home is. There's no possibility of breakage because the home is all new, and then if something does break, it's under warranty. And of course, the energy efficiency and the functionality of new homes is far superior than it is to a resale home. So, having said all that, and those are all wonderful things, but the biggest benefit of being a new home sales professional is the ability to minister to people and to do kingdom work. In a new home sales opportunities, you can bless both families and individuals and really minister to the community through either witness or prayer. Now remember, you're a Christian first and a new home salesperson second. So it's as it says in Matthew 5:14, you are light. You are the light of the world. That's what Jesus said, and that means that we're supposed to stand out in a crowd. Harry Beckwith says, make sure that people see who you are. I can tell you personally, of the thousands of people that have come through the doors when I was selling at a community, there have been many opportunities when somebody came in and they were hurting, or that had a family tragedy, or there was something going on with their lives, when I had the ability to simply say and professionally say, hey, would you mind if I prayed for you? And then actually prayed for them on the spot. So you do have opportunities for prayer and evangelism. Now, I would tell you that you cannot discriminate against people based on religious beliefs. That's against the law. However, at the end of the transaction, when you're giving them your keys, you can give them a Bible, you can pray for them, you can tell them about your faith, and you can go to their home and bless their home and pray over it. And those are impactful experiences for both the buyer and for you. So now that I've given you an overview of the nature of the new home sales career, I'd like to summarize. There are 3 items to consider in thinking about a career in new home sales. First is the essential qualities that are needed for a new home salesperson. Second is a career in new home sales is rewarding because you're dealing with new homes. And finally, new home sales career is an opportunity to bless yourself and the kingdom and honor God in our acts and deeds. So finally, if you've become excited or are interested in a career in new home sales, I encourage you to pursue this career and see all that it has to offer. I can speak for myself. It's been very beneficial for me and for my family. Thank you very much.